From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And today's starting pitcher, Dylan Cease. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And there's one away.
Batting second, the first.
Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Cedric Mullins.
Boog, his batting average is on the rise right now. He's hitting over 350 over the last 10 ball games, and you can see the confidence that he's carrying around just watching him walk to the plate.
Yandy Diaz in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Singing, he's currently the team leader in runs scored. Diaz with some impressive production lately. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Struck him out looking.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
Grounds one to short. Jimenez. Jump throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
Pure athleticism on that one. In the air, legs split a bit, and fires across the diamond. He's going to get a lot of high fives in the dugout.
Back now in Toronto. And on the mound for Tampa Bay in this one, Griffin Jax. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy. Here's George Springer.
Leading off this afternoon, the left fielder.
Springer getting to start in left, hitting leadoff in today's game. And he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. That pitch gets the inside corner. That is strike two.
Ball.
This one in the air, right field. And it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Batting second, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Right down to shoot, strike one. Yeah, that's fouled off. Chris, his batting average puts him in the top 10 in baseball right now. Man at second. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. And a big factor for them in recent games, Addison Barger. Now it's going to be Addison Barger gets the call. Strike one. Barger launched a homer in his most recent game. Now there's a bullet down the line. And foul ball. Here's the 0-2. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. That one carrying. And caught on the warning track.
Well, I think the wind ended up being a factor right there. It's whipping in from right field right now. So otherwise, I think that ball's out of here.
Swing and a miss.
You know, that's a swing you'll see a lot against a good sinker. Just right over the top. Tough to barrel that up.
And that's ball downstairs. Ball one. Just
inside,
missed.
ball two.
That one off the mark. 3-1 now.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think. Oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to
gets it to first. That's the third out. Scoreless after one. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Rays, Ryan Vilade.
Hey!
Hit on the ground to short. Jimenez. One out in the second.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Hetsung Kim.
And that's in there at the knees.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Yeah! Ball.
Second inning here, no score. And a big swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Popped in the air, left field. And there are two outs.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Carson Williams.
Oh, that's inside.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw safe.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get into scoring position.
Man on second, two down. Next pitch in for a strike. And a count 1-2. Got him. Out number 3. One hit, one left. Down to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. And now for the Jays, Yohendrick Pinango.
24, Yohendrick.
Pinango with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Vilade takes it in for the out. 2 away.
Batting seventh, the second baseman.
So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. 3 for 11 in the series coming in. Fouled off left side. Two down, nobody on. In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. On the ground to first. Fair ball. And it gets by him. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game. Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Bloop behind second. Nice grab. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at Rogers Center. And now the catcher for the Rays, Hunter Fiducia. Just missed. And that one is lifted in the air. Springer on his way over, and there's one down.
Batting 9, the right fielder, Jake Fraley.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Short hop liner, handled it short. On to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter, Victor Mesa Jr.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Now it's the DH, Victor Mesa Jr. First time up was a pop out.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 0-2 now. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Rays held in check here. Still no score. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Stubbs went deep in his most recent game. A little bit low.
Ball.
Swing and a ball popped up. Kim settles under it, and there's one down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the left fielder, number 4, Joe Springer.
That was the sweeper, but it missed. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Chop to the right side. Diaz steps on the bag, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Jays, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half.
Play made, that ends the inning. On to the fourth, still scoreless. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Well, these Rays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Makes the catch, one down.
Number 13, Junior Caballero.
And obviously, a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
Caminero with another scorching run of play lately. And the 0-2. Got him swinging for the K. That K is his third of the game.
Oh, there's the 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Up next for
now
Tampa
it's
Bay,
Ryan Vilade. Grounded out his first time up.
You think about the deadline trades that made huge differences. Moves for Juan Soto, David Justice, CC Sabathia, Justin Verlander. Tons of great players. If he can perform well down the stretch, he could be the toast of the town.
2 down, nobody on. In there. And so now 1-2.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Got him. That's out number 3. On to the bottom of the fourth now. Still with no score. Welcome back and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers.
Off the plate, ball 1. Aye.
That's a ball. 2. Tried the sweeper.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in. You see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
The 3-1. This one ripped, but foul to the right. It's a leadoff walk,
ball 4.
And that's the go-ahead run.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
The Blue Jays, the third baseman, number 7,
Close, but called a ball, and it's 1-0.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Ground ball right side. The turn by Williams at second to first. Double play. Nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Base is empty after the double play. Yohendrick Pinungo getting ready to hit.
Hey!
Comes up empty.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can. Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch. So got to stay ready for it.
Williams. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Kim.
Hold up, wait a minute, we all just need a minute. The party been started, we all just need to finish. If I buy a chain, I'm doing it by myself.
Well, these Rays just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Out towards right center field. And there's one down.
The heater can be a tone setter for a pitcher, but if it's not effective, it goes the other way. It becomes a tone setter for the offense. They just haven't been able to do much with it in this one.
Fastball for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Got him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
No, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off of his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
Stepping in, Carson Williams. Two down, nobody on. And right back to the mound. The throw to first. That is the inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. This is Rays baseball on the show.
Now pitching for
a new arm into the game, the righty, Michael Grove.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
That one in the dirt, ball 1.
Well, these Jays being a little too patient at the plate in this game. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
Next offering is down low. And there's the automatic. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Second baseman, Ernie Clement.
Swung on, belted. Carrying well. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. The 2-run shot. The Blue Jays on the board first. It's 2-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Here's Andres Jimenez. And first offering is fouled off.
can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Ball, that's outside.
Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. Last half of inning number 5. There's a strike at the knees. Going to count 1-2. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. 1 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the catcher, DJ.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Hey!
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
On the ground. Kim. Slinging it to first in time.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the left fielder, number 4, George.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. And the batter is George Springer. 1 for 2. Line to the right center field. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back. Just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. That pitch gets the corner, and the count 1-2. This one in the air, right field. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. The Jays get a pair on this homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. The batter now, Hunter Fiducia.
The catcher, Hunter Fiducia.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Lifted in the air, right center field. And it drops in. And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning.
Up next for Tampa
Dominant
Bay,
performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's real.
And that chance handled to Jimenez, to Guerrero, and they turn 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Victor Mesa Jr. digs in now. Ball one, no strikes.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. You're watching Tampa Bay Rays baseball on The Show, Florida. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. Now on the mound for the Rays, Mason Engler. He's pitching on 2 days rest. On the ground to the left.
Ball.
And that's just foul. Well struck, right field. See you later. Home run number 15 on the year. And they add to their lead. It's 3-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back. Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Pinango in the box again, takes a strike. Fastball for a strike. 0-2.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Grounder might be 2. And he can't come up with it. The flip, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Blue Jays, the right fielder, number 12, Jesus.
He gets there with the slide, fires to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
This one in the air, right field. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And that is that. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer. It's now 3-0.
Gas me up since you many folks get evaporated. Fade away with no baskets made in this tragic.
We go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for the Rays, Yandy Diaz.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
0-1 now. There's a strike.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. Caminero hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there.
Inside ball.
The Blue Jays leading by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. What a stop. Throw to first, and they get the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
In the air, center field. Pinango under this one. And that is that. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. This is Rays baseball on the Show, Florida. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Self-motivation is a virtue, and the lack of that can truly hurt you. It takes us to save us.
Check swing, but he went too far. No balls, 2 strikes. Angler in his 3rd season, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. The 1-2 stays alive. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Hey!
On the ground to short, Williams. Low throw, and he can't hang on to it.
Well, that's a pick you want to come up with as a first baseman. That's how you win that gold glove. But it's never on him to take the error on a throw like that. And he'll probably tell you he should have picked his teammate up, but he gave it a good effort, just couldn't get it to stick.
High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Fraley settles underneath it. 2 away now.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the first baseman, Vladimir.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Foul ball. Stubbs off of first with 2 away.
Ball 1.
In the dirt. This to third. Fires across the diamond, and Guerrero is set down. And the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back now in Toronto, and stepping in for the Rays, Hesung Kim. Cease into his 8th inning of work. Singy, he's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
First out in the top of the 8th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
See, as an opposing offense, how aware of pitch count are you when it's early in the game?
You're very aware because you're wanting to get a good look at that pitcher, and when he's spraying it all over the place, you're just going to take your time, be very patient, and see if you can get into sort of those gap inning pitchers down in the bullpen, because that's where you can really make your money.
That one just misses. Ball one. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat, as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. 2 down, nobody on.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Ripped to right. And that is that. Totally dominant on the mound as he's through 8 without surrendering a run. You're watching Tampa Bay Rays baseball on the show.
Leading off for the game, the designated hitter, Addison Barger.
Someone call the paramedic, I'm on fire. We don't get that together, then we all die. They ain't feeling sympathetic for the small guy. All you come to regret it.
Ripped on the ground to second. Over to Diaz. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the third baseman, number 7, Kazuma Okamoto.
That one fouled off. Next offering is down low. And that is ball 1. Foul ball there. The 1-2. Up the middle. Williams throws to first. Got the out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the center fielder, number 24, Hendrick.
2 down, bases empty. And next for Toronto, Hendrick Pinango. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's outside. And that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike. And a foul ball. The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Looks like he's heading back out for the night, as he'll go for the shutout when we get back.
Now pitching for
Back
the Blue
now,
Jays,
and on the mound, the
number
closer,
68,
Mason Fluharty.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
That one's in there. That's strike 1.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Next offering is fouled back. This one popped up. Guerrero. One up, one down.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the right fielder, Jake Fraley.
The Jays trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the top of the ninth. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Sanchez going back on it, leaping, and it's gone. Jake Fraley launches one, and they've got their first run. It's 3-1.
This game just got a little more interesting with that home run. Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Back to the top of the order, Victor Mesa Jr. will hit next. Oh, look at the stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
The first baseman, number 2, Yandy.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Fluhardt looking to reach double-digit saves on the year. That's outside. Ball 1. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the third baseman, number 13, Junior Caminero.
Right through there for a strike. The tying run at the plate. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. It's their second home run of the inning.
That swing completely changes the momentum of this game, Boo.
As we dive into the numbers with StatCast, we see that was launched off his bat, wasted no time getting out.
Yeah, check out the exit velo, man. It's special, 118 miles per hour. And, you know, that means one of two things. You're either putting a hole in a fielder's glove or you drove it out for a home.
New pitcher now for the Jays, Brendan Little.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Ryan Valade next to hit for the Rays.
Ball.
Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And that's in there for strike 1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
And the lefty with the 0-1. Tap to first, Guerrero. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. A rally in the top of the ninth, and we've got a whole new ball game. All tied up at 3 apiece.
Now pitching for
Back
Tampa
now
Bay,
as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Cam Boozer.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Sanchez, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Out of here. Ball game.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
Four-3, our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.